Welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence, where we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program. It's brought to you by the Louisiana Lottery, Top Choice Products, Manda's Fine Meat, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Louisiana, Turner Industries, Care South Medical and Dental, Louisiana 988 Helpline, and Jerry Lane Chevrolet. Hello and welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence, where we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program. We come to you each week from Monte Cristo Cigar Bar and Restaurant located at 7808 Ohio Boulevard. Starting this Wednesday from 5 to 10, they're going to have some char-grilled oysters by Netflix's own Farmer Jones. So come and check out Chef Celeste and the crew here at Monte Cristo and check out those oysters. Of course, you can catch us 5 times a week, Tuesdays on Fox 44, 4 times a week on Pelican Sports. You can catch us at your leisure on our YouTube, Facebook, and our Twitter channels. Coach Graves, congrats on a great win over the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. Wow, 5 overtime games. Actually, did you ever have played in a 5 overtime game? But let's keep moving. 130 yards on the ground from Kelby Dillon, 90 on the ground from Kendrick Ryes. Those guys really did a great job, but we couldn't punch the ball in the end zone for 3 quarters. What was up with that, Coach?
Execution.
I
think the very first play we ran, had a big run, explosive play, down to about the 2-yard line, and they called a holding on a wide receiver, and we watched it. I watched it on film, and I just disagree with that. And that hindered our production starting off, because I really believe had we the next play we go in and score, I think our offense takes off.
Coach, we played 2 quarterbacks. This time it was Xavier T-Set, and he did pretty good most of the way. But then we brought in Jaylen Woods, and Woods made some good decisions. I was impressed with the young man.
Yeah, he prepared all week for his opportunity to play. Those guys have done a tremendous job of really getting in there and preparing themselves. And as I say all the time, you're only one play away, and you got to be able to be ready when your number is called. And hats off to him, because he was ready. All
right, let's jump into some highlights from Saturday night against the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats at A.W. Mumford Stadium. Here we go. We're kicking off to them. Coach, good coverage right here by your special teams unit.
Yeah, Jamarius Brown is one of the best special teams players around. He does a really good job. There's a power flow quarterback read by their dual threat quarterback. Defense holds up. We get the ball back. This is T-Set completing the ball to, looks like Darren Morris. They stopped us and had to punt. And then they get the ball back, and defense stands tall again. They really tried to they ate up the clock. They had, I believe, 36 minutes of time of possession. So they wanted to make sure that we didn't get on track offensively. And then they go out and they kick a field goal, and it hits the upright. So we dodge a bullet there. And then we come back, and that's a huge third down catch by DeTravian Brown. This is a great, good run by Kendrick Ryes here. Then we had to punt the ball, and they came back out. They moved the quarterback out of the pocket. They did a good job of moving him around, doing some different things. This is a good job here by Kelby Gibbons, making a great tackle there. It's a great breakup right there by Trey Brister. And then they kick another field goal, and field goal attempt, and he makes it. So it's 3-0 now. Offensively, again, we're running the ball. This is a good run by T-Set, and he gets down and stays out of the way, but we get stopped right there, and we have to punt the ball and give it right back to the great coverage right there, once again by Cam Jefferson and Khalil Harris. Defensively, guys are swarming to the football. They didn't stop. This was a huge 4th down stop right here. We knew that they were going to try to do the sneak, and the guys were prepared for it. Defensive coaches did a great job of preparing for that during the week. And then we were backed up, and it's a good pass right here to Khalil Harris. I wish he could have kept his feet.
Stayed on his
he
feet.
Probably would have. I don't know if he would have scored, but it would have been a big play for him.
100-yard touchdown.
So We knew there was a great job here by Kelby Dillon running the football. That's Kendrick Ryes, I believe. Those guys really ran the ball hard. The offensive line did a good job of opening up holes. We just, again, didn't, weren't able to put the ball in the end zone.
Great tackle right here.
That's a great open field tackle by Elijah West. It's another
great
good
pursuit,
sack
Coach.
right there. So, you know, it's a game. You guys are running around, but we just couldn't put the points on the board.
There you have it, the first half from SU Bethune-Cookman. When we come back, we'll talk about the second half on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves. For 25 years, we've been providing top choice goods and top choice service. So we're celebrating our 25th anniversary of Top Choice products. We want to thank you, our top choice customers, for helping us achieve this milestone. 25 years later, we're proud to offer a variety of top products and services like custom orders to take care of your family, organization, or business. At Top Choice Products, for 25 years, our priority every day has been providing you great top choice products and customer service.
Get your groove on with 3 new groovy games from the lottery. Put your boogie shoes on and pick up wild nines. You could win up to $9,000. Add in some smooth moves while adding up your cash. Play Add It Up. Win up to $15,000. This game is out of sight. Play Crossword Cash. Top prize is a whopping $30,000. Boogie on down to your nearest lottery retailer and play all 3 games today.
Life in Louisiana is like a run-on sentence. A poem that doesn't rhyme. Life is here, now. For life's moments, big and small, always there. The right card, the right care.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves. Coach, we're down 0-3 at the half. What do you talk to your team about? You're moving the football, you're getting some productivity, but not getting into the end zone.
Well, it wasn't a real pleasant halftime conversation, and so we tried to wake them up and get their attention and tell them we got to play our best football. You know, we got to win every play, and so challenge those guys to come out and do that.
Well, whatever you tell them, Coach, it worked in the second half. You see your defense right there, putting pressure on the quarterback. See T-set with a nice
This is a good job right here by
out.
Cam Jefferson getting the first down. Again, we did a really good job of running the football.
Talking about Kelby Dillon, there he is right there getting the first down.
Yeah, right here, this was huge. We gotta keep the football, protect the football. We thought we had something going there. We gave him the ball on the short side of the field, but this was a big sack right here by Kelby Givens. And then this is another big sack. I would have hoped that Jelani Davis would have stripped him because he was a blindside deal, but it was still a great play. And then this was a big play here, keeping the sticks moving. This is a good job right here by Jermaine Minor, keeping the play alive by one of our tight ends. Again, we saw something. We were running the ball. This is Kendrick Ryes, Kelby Dillon. They look alike, so, you know, that was single numbers. This is a good job. Thought Kelby was going to punch it in, but,
man.
you know, guy got him, and, you know, he was so close. He was hot.
I thought he was going to score right here, too, on this.
Yeah, he was a little too far back for that right there. And we decided to go for it. I went against what I normally do because the offense wanted to go, and they stopped us on downs. And but then our defense went back out there and forced them to punt the ball again. This is a good catch here. Went to Whitfield. Another good job by Jermaine Minor getting the ball.
It was good to have Whitfield back, too,
Oh, great.
Coach.
And here's Whitfield on the touchdown.
He had been out for about 4 games?
About 4 games. And it was a great job to see him get back out there, get acclimated. Josh Griffin makes the extra point now. We're up 7-3. Then we had a personal foul, which is totally unacceptable.
Wide
That moved
open.
them down the field, and we blew the coverage there. This is a good job right here by Kelby Dillon running the football. The guys did a great job. They punted the ball, did a great job of punting the ball and pinning us. But our offense did a good job, a really good job of moving the ball down the field. There were some great drives. It's a good job there by Darren Morris. Again, we're running the football. We're getting, 5-6 yards a clip, if not more. And I thought hats off to Coach Frederick and the offensive staff of making sure this is a good job by Kelby Brown, a true freshman.
Yep.
And this is Ryes. Ryes has a knack to getting that thing, and we couldn't get it in, but Josh Griffin gives us a field goal when we go up 10-3. And we backed up here. This is a good throw and catch by Woods and Darren Morris.
Coach,
another
what
good
went
run.
into the decision to bring Woods in at this point in the game?
Because of that T-Set was struggling, and we needed Jaylen Woods to come in and get us going, and he did a good job by moving the offense. He executed the offense. So, and again, that's what we talk about. The guys got to play. That's going help us win the ball game. This is a good job right here by C.J. Russell on the touchdown. Hard running by Kelby Dillon and Kendrick Ryes. We blew the coverage here, which tied the ball game up. And then we started. That's Ryes. Big run as always.
Run. And we're in the overtime period right here.
Going. Tough deal. We went back to him. Here it is. I think that's Kelby Dillon there. Yeah. And we just missed. We did a good job right here.
Great containment, Coach.
Holding down to the center, and that was the ball game.
Ball game. Jaguars 25-23, 5 overtimes in this game. When we come back, we'll talk about our Jerry Lane Chevrolet Players of the Week on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves.
Get your game plan together and ride into football season and be the MVP with a new vehicle from Jerry Lane.
Folks, come on down to Jerry Lane Chevrolet, the #1 Chevy dealer in the state, and ask for the Coach T. Graves Special.
To protect my mental health, I like to listen to music and go on walks and just try to clear my mind.
I like to just go home, turn off all electronics, go on Do Not Disturb on my phone, and just sit there and prepare for the next day.
I read my Bible app every morning, and I also read daily affirmations just to make sure I stay motivated in my day-to-day.
To protect my mental health, I just take little breaks during stressful situations and realize where you are and what you're doing and reevaluate the situation from a different angle.
I like to journal, listen to music, and go on walks. The scenery really uplifts me.
I personally listen to music, I read books, I give myself affirmations to know that I'm going to be okay, and I know that I am better at defeating my mental.
Please call 988 if you're struggling with mental health or you need someone to talk to.
You can't smell it, but you can almost taste it. And whether it's for a family get-together or a game day feast, having Manda in the mix always sounds good. For 3 generations, their quality meats and original seasonings have made Manda a Louisiana legend and made their family sausage Louisiana's family sausage. Manda Fine Meats, the flavor says it all.
Mom, you know I hate going to the dentist.
Yes, but you're a real trooper and didn't give Dr. Daniel any problem.
Well, I like Dr. Pam. She really knows how to get me to relax. And I like how my teeth look when we leave Care South.
Well, that's what a good dentist is supposed to do.
At Care South, our dental team works hard to create beautiful smiles and take great care of your teeth. Call us for an appointment today.
Get your game plan together and ride into football season and be the MVP with a new vehicle from Jerry Lane.
Folks, come on down to Jerry Lane Chevrolet, the #1 Chevy dealer in the state, and ask for the Coach T. Graves Special.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves. course, each week in this segment, we have our Jerry Lane Chevrolet Players of the Week. Coach, who are those players on offense, defense, and special teams?
Offense would be Kobe Dillon, running
choice.
back. Kelby Givens would be the defensive player.
Good choice.
And Josh Griffin would be special teams player.
Congratulations, gentlemen. After the game, we caught up with some of those guys, and Joe Dupree filed this report.
Well, Todd, we're here with the quarterback that came in and made it happen tonight, Jaylen Woods from Atlanta, Georgia. TD pass, first action of the season. Talk to me about how it felt to get your number called and come in and usher the Jaguars to this win.
You know, the coaches already told me stay ready, so you don't got to get ready. So I just kept that same mentality all week. So I know my number was called, I'd be prepared, and that's what I feel like I did. You know, we had some ups and downs throughout the whole time I was in, but overall, I'm just happy I was able to lead my team to a W.
One thing I like to say, Jaylen, as I was up there watching the game, it was your leadership and your ability with some of the RPOs that you made some great decisions. Talk to me about that as you saw the field tonight.
I mean, that's something we've been working on, you know, since fall camp, and that's something that I struggled with at first, but then over the season I progressed, and I'm glad I was able to show that tonight. I still made a couple mistakes that I should have either, you know, gave the ball or I should have pulled it, but overall, I would say that we executed well in the RPO game.
We're here with Kendrick Ryes, and Kendrick is Mr. Hit It Out the Park, and that's what he did tonight. The game-winning touchdown. Once again, running hard, finding the hole, making it through. Talk to me about how it felt scoring that ending touchdown 5 overtimes tonight.
It felt real great. It felt real great. We work on this at practice, and for it to come out in the game and pay off, it felt real great. We go over this every day in the situations and stuff. And the O-line, I just got to give my hats off to them because they manned up today, and they grew up today, and they handled them front 5 or front 6 up front, and I just made it happen.
Let me ask you another question. It seems to be we always get these slow starts, and then at the end, y'all turn into the cardiac cats. How can we work on getting quicker starts as we move forward?
We have a redshirt freshman, so we expected to have them kind of struggles, but we got to expect the veterans and the leaders on this team to step up and let's get us going early on. But once the front 5, them O-linemen show up, I feel like we get it rolling.
It was a hard-fought night tonight at Mumford, 5 overtime. Whew! When I talk about hard-fought, it was hard-fought, us against the Wildcats. Chandler, Whitfield, you're back. 4 weeks you've been gone. Now you're back. Talk to me about coming back. You caught a TD catch, 2 catches. How did it feel coming back and ushering us to this win?
Well, you know, first off, I just want to give glory to God and all my teammates for being patient with me and supporting me, you know, and my family for helping me get through this. But I just think that we just came together as a team, and my teammates pushed me every day to come back, and they was patient with me. It was, you know, a lot of PT, a lot of physical therapy, 3 times a day. But, you know, today I came back. I started off a little slow, kind of getting back in the grooves of things, getting movement back and stuff like that. You know, I've been rusty a little bit, you know, so I came out here and I just did what I could do, help my team win. When my name was called, I think I dropped 1, and then they came back to me. So that just showed the trust that the coaches have in me, honestly. Even before I messed up, they came back to me, and I capitalized off the opportunity.
The defense was what the defense has been all season long. And one of the reasons is because of the man that I'm standing before right now, Kelby Givens. And Kelby tonight, 2 big sacks, 3 tackles for loss, 6 tackles altogether. Talk to me about how the defense pulled this off and definitely stopped the Wildcats where we could get this victory.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, when the game came to crunch time, you know, I feel like we was able to use our motto, which is don't bend, don't break it. And so, you know, I'm proud of the guys. You know, although we didn't play our best game, we was able to step up when it was time.
Talking about you didn't play your best game, 5 overtimes, and I know that's a stress on a defense, especially with the last rules, that it's 1 play, 1 in, 1 out. Tell me, how did that feel, stopping at the end the Wildcats and shutting down their quarterback?
You know, I was just kind of happy because I was ready to go home, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I'm proud of the guys. You know, we wanted to be on our shoulders on the defense. We wanted to be on our shoulders, and I feel like, you know, we came through at the end.
Back to you and Coach, back in studio.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, guys. All those guys had great games. Coach, after a hard-fought game like that, what do you talk about with the team? Because, I mean, easily we could have gave away that game to Bethune-Cookman.
Well, first I told them congratulations on the victory. We're going to take the win however we can get the win.
Yes, sir.
But definitely not pleased with the way that we played. We didn't play the type of football that we're capable of playing. And we have to really respect our opponent, because I thought we looked ahead and we didn't take those guys seriously until we found ourselves in a dogfight.
All right, when we come back, we're going to be looking ahead to our next game at A.W. Mumford. Our last home game is against the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions. And so we want you to come back and have some talk about UAPB Golden Lions when we come back. Coach, the Golden Lions are having an okay season. I think they're like in fourth when we talk about them as a team. And of course, we want to get into their personnel whenever we come back from the break. But right now, we're trying to get to the break, and it ain't happening. So stay with us. They got us locked in on you, Coach. Well, there we go. We got the double shot back up. All right. So you know what? We'll start that talk on UAPB, Coach. They just had a tough game against the Alabama A&M. They lose to them 52-24, and they're 3-7 on the season, 5th place in the SWAC West, and so they're coming in wanting to give us a L so that they can kind of play spoiler on us.
Yeah, Coach Hamp's doing a really good job with that program, and you know, they have one of the best quarterbacks in the country. They have the best receiver in the conference and one of the best in the country, and they have a couple other guys. And then they play really, really stout on defense. So, you know, he's doing a great job. He's got a young team that he's trying to change the culture there at UAPB, and those guys are getting better each week. Those guys had 3 turnovers, I think 1 pick 6 last week against Alabama A&M. So they're doing things the right way. So we just got to make sure that we're locked in, focused, and ready to go. And with a receiver, you can't really stop a great receiver. You just got to contain him.
Coach, over the 24 years of doing this show, UAPB is known for being a good running team. They usually have some really, really good running backs who lead the SWAC or at the top of the SWAC in yardage and sometimes touchdowns. Is their running game, is that pretty consistent for them this year?
Well, they still have a good running back. They feature more of the pass because of Gibson, the receiver, and quarterback Hagan does a great job. And they have a few other receivers. Number ones are really good as well. And so, but they still can run the football. I think they've just been doing a good job of throwing the football, but don't make a mistake about it, because Coach Hamp just said this morning on the coaches call that they need to be able to run the football and establish the run game.
They sit at I think 2-7, 3-7 on the season, 2-4 in the West. You know, this football game, they could very well be 4-2 if they had the ball bounce their way.
No question about it. I mean, you know, it's parity. People talk about parity every week. It's a battle. Everybody has, bless you. Everybody has an opportunity to win on Saturday each and every week, because coaches are really doing a really good job. The players are really buying into what their coaches are teaching and wanting them to execute, and they're making ball games out of it. So you can't get caught up into the records, like you say, if the ball bounces here and there, because before Saturday, Alabama and Pine Bluff was like, I think 3-0 or 3-1 at home. They were real tough at home, and you know, for A&M to be able to go in there and to come out with a win, you know, says a lot about how the talent and coaching is distributed amongst the conference. So, yeah, if the ball had bounced another way a few times, they would probably be in a different situation.
All right, folks, we're dealing with some technical difficulties, but can we bring up the graphic of the SWAC standings? Okay. Well, right now, Coach, we're in the last part of the season. We got 2 more games in the SWAC West, UAPB and Grambling. We sit atop the SWAC West at 5-0, and J-State sits over top in the East at 6-0. And so right now, as I understand it, we beat UAPB, we're in the championship game.
Yeah, I mean, win Saturday clinches the West for us. And as I said earlier, you know, we're not putting a whole lot of emphasis on that. The emphasis is to win the football game. How well can we play? How can we execute and play at a high level with success in order to come out victorious. That's the big thing, adding pressure about, winning this week and winning the West. I don't think that that's advantageous with a team that has a lot of inexperience and never experienced, winning championships here at Southern. So we got to make sure that we're ready to go from the start to the finish
and do our part.
And do our part. We got to control what we can control, and that's to win every play.
All right. Well, Coach, I think we're still dealing with a couple of technical difficulties. All right, and we're going to go to break, and then we'll be back to close out this week's show.
Remember what it's like to sing your lungs out? Dance until you're dizzy. Dance until dawn. And never miss a beat. Use your wings. Because you've got the compassion of the cross, the security of the shield, and the comfort of blue behind you. Live Louisiana. We've got you.
At CareSouth Medical and Dental WIC, we take pride in helping families to better understand their nutritional needs. Our goal is to help expecting mothers and new mothers to take the best care of themselves and develop a healthy lifestyle that will benefit their infants from birth to childhood. When you participate in the WIC program, you will receive healthy, nutritious foods, breastfeeding support, and nutritional counseling. At CareSouth WIC, we believe healthy families are the best families. Call us for an appointment today at 225-650-2093.
For 25 years, we've been providing top choice goods and top choice service. So we're celebrating our 25th anniversary of Top Choice products. We want to thank you, our Top Choice customers, for helping us achieve this milestone. 25 years later, we're proud to offer a variety of top products and services like custom orders to take care of your family, organization, or business. At Top Choice Products, for 25 years, our priority every day has been providing you great Top Choice products and customer service.
Man, there are too many miles on this truck. I have got to get a new one.
Where am I? Who are you?
Man, I have got to get a new truck. I can't even get my boat in the water.
We're at Jaylen Chevrolet. We have a huge inventory of vehicles. I can get you in a new truck like.
Wow, this is perfect. Thank you so much, Jerry Lane guy.
Come see us at Jerry Lane and put yourself in a new Chevy just like that.
I guess I gotta walk home, man.
All right, welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show. Of course, we want you to get some tickets and be in A.W. Mumford Stadium this Saturday. The Jaguars need you to help them to close out this home season. All right, Coach. Go Jags.
Happy birthday, Todd.
Thank you, sir.